loves, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a new pick a card reading, and this one is all about your September month ahead prediction. Super stoked about it. If you guys are new to pick a card readings, I'm going to give you guys a quick little rundown of how they work. So over here we have pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you can take a moment, pause the video if you'd like to find the pile that you are the most drawn towards. And then once you guys are done choosing your pile, you can then scroll down to the comment box or the description box to find the timestamp that's linked to your specific card. Then you guys can skip ahead and watch your personal reading all about the month of September, what September has in store for you guys. I also want to mention that we do have a new store, and there's like rings and stuff. They're getting sold out really fast, but there is a discount code if you guys are interested. Of course, no need if you guys are not, but if you guys are interested in it, the code is LunaGem. All the info will be down below by the timestamp so that you guys can find to the shop. The new shop is called LunaGem, so if you guys are interested, definitely check it out. But yeah, if you guys like to choose with crystals on these cards, without further ado, let's pop some crystals on these cards. All right, my loves, here are our crystal options. Over here we have some amethyst, then we have some angel aura crackle quartz. Oh, that's almost a tongue twister. And then over here we have some citrine, and then over here we have some angel aura howlite, and then over here we have some strawberry quartz. So take a moment, pause the video if you would like to find the pile that you are the most drawn towards. Then once you're done choosing your pile, you can then go ahead and scroll down to the comment box or the description box to find the timestamp that's linked to your specific card. And then you guys can skip ahead and watch your personal reading all about the energies and what September of 2021 has in store for you, my love. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. All right, so group number 1, your oracle card that we have for the month of September is about letting go. So there's something that you guys are shedding, something that you guys are letting go of in the month of September. This could be letting go of negative thought patterns. This could be letting go of a certain job. If you guys are wanting to get out of a job, this could be letting go of certain friendships or certain people in your life that are no longer resonating, that we're just feeling like we have a disconnect from, right? So there's something that you guys are shedding. Maybe you guys are just getting rid of old habits, old routines. Could be cleaning out your closet. It could be cleaning out your home, getting rid of a bunch of stuff. But somehow you guys are in a state of wanting to let go and harmonize, because we have the number 6 on top of this card. And that talks about harmonizing, being in harmony, finding things that really balance with you rather than being attached to things that no longer resonate. Because when we have this card coming up, the feeling that I'm really getting for you guys is that for the past little bit, there's been certain things in your life that you're just feeling like they do not resonate. And it's not about necessarily fixing it, because it's something that you can't change the other thing, right? Maybe we can't change the other person in order to be the way that we want them to be, and we just need to let go of certain things in order to find things that do resonate. So yeah, letting go is really making me think that there's something or someone that's in your life right now, something that's going on, a situation that is just no longer resonating with you guys, and you feel like it is like subconsciously. I feel like if you guys are, especially if you guys are like empaths, you guys have been feeling like this thing just feels off for some reason. It doesn't feel like your soul is connecting to it the way that it might have before in the past. And it just feels like your soul is no longer connecting to this thing or this person. So let's get some more cards on here for you guys. So we have the 4 of Swords coming out. So this is taking time to really contemplate it. I think this is something that you guys have been thinking about for a while. It's been in the back of your mind, and maybe you even think about it before going to sleep at night, and you're just thinking like, there's this transformational energy coming in. And I think that you guys have been visualizing a lot about what you desire your life to be like, because the 4 of Swords is kind of like being in a meditation or being in a dream a little bit. And so I think that you guys have been visualizing what you desire, what you want to attract. And maybe you guys have been thinking a lot about, how do I let this thing go? How do I transition my life? How do I do this? How do I bring in this new energy? And I think you guys have been slowly integrating this new energy, because you guys have been like transforming internally. Like this is an internal transformation right here. So there's been an internal transformation going on with you guys for a while, like a mental transformation. It's been starting in your mind and in your emotions. And slowly you guys know that eventually there's some physical changes that you guys desire to make, okay? It's almost like you guys are calling in things that really resonate with you, because she's like dreaming of these like little bears that are kind of in the background right here. So it's almost like calling in your spiritual team, or calling in the friend group that really resonates with you, or calling in situations that resonate with you a little bit more, you know? Finding things that are in alignment with you and letting go of the things that are no longer resonating. Right? So maybe there's old parts of yourself that you also want to shift and let go of, because maybe you're going through a whole transformation. You know, maybe there's certain diets that we're letting go of and things like that. We also have the Three of Cups being reversed. There's total friendships. This card is about friendships and people, and it's in reverse. So there's certain friendships and people that you guys are totally desiring to let go of. And I think September is going to bring out the opportunities for those things and those people to start dissipating away from your life. Slowly those things are being released, especially this September. It's almost like you guys are spending more time alone, because you guys just don't want to, like if it is a friendship or a person or something like that, it's almost like you guys are just desiring to be alone. And so instead of, you know, trying to fix the situation, it's almost just like, you know, I'm too busy to go out and do that certain thing. This can also talk about certain habits. This could talk about habits with, you know, ignoring the reality that you want to create. This is kind of like sometimes just celebrating too much. Like we might have been in a time where we were just trying to distract ourselves through going out, through having fun, which there's nothing wrong with having fun. We need our fair share of doing that. But maybe we're no longer resonating with the ways that we used to have fun. Maybe those no longer resonate with us. Maybe we used to have fun by doing certain things, and maybe those are no longer resonating with you. We also have the Six of Pentacles coming up. So it's almost like you're trying to slowly push your schedule more and more towards what you do want. So it's almost like you're doing it little piece by little piece. You know, you're taking one sort of small thing and you're like, okay, I'm transitioning this little small thing now. I'm transitioning this little small thing. Like little parts of your day that you're slowly integrating this new self. And you're slowly like, okay, so today I'm going to add in a little bit more of that. Then today I'm going to add in a little bit more of this. You're slowly building your new self and slowly getting yourself on the track that you desire to be on. Okay? So let's see what else we get for you guys for September. But yeah, definitely friendships are, certain people in your life are no longer resonating. Certain activities, you just no longer resonate with the person that you used to be. Okay, we also have the Seven of Wands coming out. So it's like we're pushing away the old stuff and we're rising above it too. The Seven of Wands is also rising above something, building confidence to say no, to set boundaries, and to really, rise above and start to be confident in yourself, start to trust yourself. Building a pathway. You can see that this person is like building, there's this pathway that's emerging right here. The pathway to the new self, to the person that you're slowly building yourself into. That's totally happening. Ooh, and we also have the Ace of Swords being reversed. Old ways of thinking are going away. We're completely changing the way that we used to think. Also saying no, because this is like saying yes. Ace of Swords upright is saying yes. We're saying no to a lot of things. We are denying invitations. We are denying our old self that used to say yes to certain stuff. You know, maybe your old self used to say yes to eating a certain diet. And maybe now we're like, nope, no more. No more of that. Let's see, we also have Ace of Pentacles being reversed. So you guys are completely building a new foundation. It's like we're on the verge of a new beginning, because Ace of Pentacles is like a new beginning and building a new foundation. And when Ace of Pentacles is reversed, it's like we're having to reevaluate some stuff. And maybe it feels a little bit unsteady because we haven't fully figured out how this is going to work or how this is going to look. And maybe we haven't fully integrated the new things yet, but we're building it. So in September, you guys are really building this new self, this new pathway. We're saying no to a lot of old stuff and feeling like we're really starting to rise above, gain confidence, and build this new self. It's very empowering too. Like when I look at the Seven of Wands, it just looks very empowering. It looks very empowering. Whereas the other depictions of the Seven of Wands kind of looks a little chaotic. This one looks more empowering. So in this particular deck, it's a lot more of an empowered feeling in the Seven of Wands. Let's try to get one more card. What else is happening in September for you guys? All right, we got a few more. So, okay. So anxiety, stress, sleepless nights, things like that. You guys might feel a little restless in September. The Nine of Wands, I'm not seeing that as like a negative one where we're having a lot of stress and anxiety. I just see that as restlessness because there's this new energy coming in. So if you guys have been getting like a lack of sleep lately or finding it hard to sleep, I feel like there's this restless energy that you guys have been maybe feeling lately. Because of this new energy that's coming in, because of this new self that you guys are integrating. And because of that, there's a lot of momentum and a lot of built up energy that's just ready to come out. And you guys might be a little bit sleepless, a little bit sleepless in the month of September. We do also have the Queen of Swords being reversed here. You guys are going to start to get a little strict here in September. There could also be somebody that gets a little disappointed. Queen of Swords being reversed. It could be somebody that's a little bitter about what's happening or this change that you're making. And this could be an air sign person, doesn't have to be, but air sign people are like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So it could be. We do also have the Prince of Swords next, which is also reversed. This could be that we're getting a little impatient too. So both of these can be that maybe we feel a little bit impatient because we wish we could make all these changes right now, but maybe there's going to be a few different delays. And this can also mean that maybe some of the changes we're making feel a little chaotic because we're still kind of getting our foot in the door of these changes. So sometimes it can feel like it's, you know, when we're trying to integrate it, sometimes the pathway isn't like super clear, or sometimes it just feels like we're in a bit of a whirlwind, and maybe that's why we're having some sleepless nights too. You know, because we're thinking about a lot of different things. There also could be some stressors that do come up that might cause sleepless nights, but I think all in all, there's a positive energy because of this new self that you're trying to integrate. And all in all, it's very inspiring, but the letting go part, you know, can be a little bit challenging. It can feel a little different because we're letting go of what we're so used to and trying to integrate this new thing, and it can feel a little bit difficult. We also have the Seven of Cups being reversed. So there could be some stuff that you're still, figuring out. Seven of Cups reversed, some stuff that we're still figuring out. But at the end of the day, we're still making decisions. And it's good because Seven of Cups reverse can also mean that we're making decisions finally, and we're picking out and choosing what exactly we want and the path that we desire to go on. So with that being said, let's shuffle some more cards and let's see what we got. We have affection. So I think you guys are going to be really, when I look at this card, this one for some reason makes me feel like you guys are getting a lot of self-confidence, especially with the cat in the mirror. Like you guys are really starting to enjoy who you are by building who you desire to be. And it's a lot more self-affection, a lot more like being really proud of yourself and so happy that you're finally doing this and making these changes and just saying yes and going for it and saying no to the things that you desire to say no to. We also have communication coming up. So there could be moments where you guys are like, for some reason I see this as you guys manifesting. I don't necessarily see this as communication like with whatever situation is going on. I see like that's just more like falling away and going away, and it's like a slow transition. I don't see a lot of communication around that, but I do see communication around you guys actually planning out, like you guys planning out, communication like in your own head, planning out a lot of different things, which is why we have so many sword cards. We also have vitality, so feeling a lot more energetic, feeling a lot more alive. You guys also might be interested in changing your diet because vitality can deal with diet too, and also Taurus coming up here. And I believe we had Taurus depicted on another one. Yeah, this one also had Taurus. Both of these have the Taurus symbol. So some of you guys are totally changing up your diet, desiring to be a bit more healthy too. We also have focus. So you guys are determined in the month of September. And I don't think a lot of things are going to be breaking that determination, because it's almost like, it's like set in stone now. This energy is set in stone. It's not changing. We also have desire. So yeah, that just deals with following your guys' passions. New desires probably popping up too. New things that you guys are wanting to do. Maybe even around your home life too, since we have Cancer coming up in that one. Yeah, and just changing your whole trajectory too. There might be a desire to make changes around where you live. I think that I'm picking up on like this desire to change where you guys are living right now. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, let's see what else we get. We're gonna go into these next cards next. So let's see. So for September, group number 1, September energy for group 1. What else is happening in September for group 1? Powerful shifts and changes. Look at that energetic burst. You guys have like had enough of something in September. It's like this energetic burst of like, I've literally had enough. I'm ready to shift and change and cause it right now. It's like almost like you guys want it to happen right now, which might make it a little bit chaotic, but it's like, it's such a powerful decision that I think has been brewing for so long, and it's finally just bursting out. And because of that, there's a lot of pent up energy. So it's going to be like a pretty quick, drastic change when it does happen. Okay. And I do think that this will be lasting change because there's so much momentum behind it. You guys have been really building this up for a while. We also have self-doubt, and it came up reversed actually. So letting go of self-doubt, building up that self-confidence. You know, before when we were like, oh, you know, does this thing look pretty, but maybe it's actually bad? Or is this bad? You know, you could take multiple interpretations of that. Or taking something toxic and realizing that it's leading you to a really good situation, realizing that things that were once this have actually been the biggest blessings, you know, because when we're looking at it, it's, you know, it's bleh, but like maybe it's actually our biggest blessing. So we're going to look at those things as our biggest blessings. Or, you know, realizing that maybe what we once thought was this actually turned out to be this, or it could be a combination of both of those things. You know what I mean? Let's see what else we get for my beautiful pile ones. Let's see. Ooh, we have the card of connect. So connecting to the people that really do resonate with us. Connecting ourselves to the life that feels really good. This is also connecting with your body a lot more too. I see you guys really connecting a lot with your body and your intuitive internal feelings. So you guys might be connecting a lot more to that and noticing, for example, like what foods really resonate with you and which ones do not. Realizing that there are certain maybe things in your diet that are causing you to feel a certain way, and wanting to make changes based on that and really dedicate yourself to that. Also realizing which people really connect with you and which ones do not. Okay, so yeah, that is what we're seeing over there, pile number 1. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's reading. I hope that it made sense. I hope it resonated for you guys. If it did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I will gladly see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, so group number 2, your guys' oracle card is the knowledge card. So this can mean that we are taking a course, we are studying new things, we are up-leveling ourselves, our consciousness, we are coming across epiphanies, downloads, intuitive things that all of a sudden make us aware of something. Knowledge can also be that somebody's telling us something that is making something more clear to us. But yeah, taking courses, reading books can also be under that. It could be a combination of all the different things. Being revealed something, getting the missing piece to something. This could be, you know, maybe if we're looking for a path ahead of us, of a way to achieve something. All of a sudden we're gaining the knowledge and skills of how to. This could be building new skills, stuff like that, all that jazz. So let's see what else comes up for you guys. So group 2, more about your month in September. Group 2. Okay, so we have the, oh my goodness, we got some cards here, you guys. We have the Ace of Cups and Princess of Cups. These both came out kind of sideways, to be honest, so we actually don't know which way these are supposed to be facing. But when I put them on the table, they were facing this way. So we're gonna go with them being faced that way. So Ace of Cups being reversed. There could be aspects of ourselves that are feeling a little bit drained in the beginning of September. Like maybe we feel like there was a lack of energy or a lack of inspiration, and maybe that's what's going to build us up to the knowledge, because maybe we have been feeling a lack of creativity lately, and maybe there's going to be some sort of inspiration that comes because we have the Princess of Cups next, right? So there's going to be some kind of inspiration that comes, some sort of new idea, some sort of new pathway, something coming to us that's all of a sudden going to reinvigorate a spark, reinvigorate a passionate emotion that's causing us to go in a certain direction. Princess of Cups. Also, if you guys have been having like some like bad luck in love, for some of you guys, again, it is a general reading, so take this as it comes, right? But for some of you guys, this could be, maybe we've been having a lack of luck in love, but then the Page of Cups right here, there could be some sort of date coming your way, some sort of like text messages, stuff like that. Princess of Cups is usually like an offer for a date and stuff like that. So you'll have to see how that comes out. For the most part, I'm looking at this and seeing a lot of alignment to creativity, like this being aligned to your motivation, inspiration, and creativity for the most part. The next card that we have coming out is the Star right here. So you guys are ready to come back and re-find yourself again. It's almost like you guys have reached the peak, because the Star comes right after the Tower card. And the Tower card can mean that we've been building something on a not so solid foundation, and it's reached its peak, it's reached its max capacity. So it's almost like you guys have reached your max capacity at your amount of energy or your amount of inspiration or motivation for something. So it's almost like we need a refresher, or we need to come back to the basics and maybe start fresh, or have like a fresh start on something, is kind of what I'm trying to say. So there's some sort of fresh start coming for you guys, where you're kind of stripping away everything and coming back to rebuild it in a different way, finding inspiration again. Star is also hope and finding a lot of inspiration again, but it comes when we kind of strip away how we are currently doing things and we allow ourselves to be open to something completely new and completely different, because it's going to take you guys in a whole new direction, especially if you guys have been feeling that burnout. In order to discover new knowledge, we need to come back to the basics of like, I know nothing and I'm open to whatever the fuck ends up finding me. So, it's kind of like that sort of energy, and it can be a little bit frustrating, especially with Ace of Cups being reversed, because we feel so empty and we feel so like, like we're running on empty. We're literally an empty car. It's like, you cannot drive me another mile. I will not go another mile. I'm done. It's kind of like that sort of feeling when Ace of Cups is reversed. But the Princess of Cups coming up is like, love, we found the light of something. So like, yeah, you guys are definitely finding inspiration, finding the light of something. The Star card talks about, again, that hope, that inspiration. Like, look at her. She's surrounded by nature's butterflies. There could be signs coming in. Like the universe is almost like subtly, there's a subtle energy. What I'm really hearing is that there's a subtle energy for you guys in the month of September that is leading you where you're supposed to go. But it's a very subtle energy, and so it's only going to come when you quiet yourself and you stop trying. So settle down, stop trying to force things, stop trying to run on empty, because it's not going to happen. All of a sudden when we, like if we're trying to drive our car and it's literally on empty, it's like, I won't go anymore, and we're still like pressing the gas, we're like, come on, we need to make it. We need to make it. We need to keep going. And the car's like, I literally cannot. I literally cannot. The only way for us to figure that out is to calm down, stop trying. We get out of the car, because obviously the car's not moving anymore, so we need to get out. And this is when we can maybe find somebody who can help, or when we find an inspiration, or we get out of the car and we're like, oh, there's a gas station right there. I could just walk over there, grab some gas, bring it back to my car, and we can keep going. So, you know, or we find a new car and we're like, oh, new car time. You know, so these types of energies, this is the type of, like, that's a metaphor, obviously, for the type of energy that it feels like in the month of September. It's like the subtle guidance of the universe, these subtle signs, they're only going to come when you stop forcing it, and when you sit back and you take a moment and you just breathe. And then all of a sudden you see like these little hints that were there all along that are like, oh, go in this direction. Like, oh, there's something going on right now. And if you come to it, all of a sudden we're gonna gain the knowledge we need in order to keep moving forward. We're gonna gain a new skill that helps us move forward, or we learn a new trait that we can add to whatever we're currently doing. And all of a sudden it's refreshed, and all of a sudden we can keep going because you guys have reached the peak. You cannot go anymore. You've reached the top of the mountain. We need to climb back down the mountain, you know, and listen to the universe that's like, no, you reached the peak, come on, like climb back down. And then we see that there's another mountain in front of us, a whole new mountain. But we wouldn't have that knowledge, right, if we kept trying to climb the same mountain that we're climbing right now. So yeah, this is a whole like rebirth sort of energy happening in September. We also have the King of Pentacles being reversed. So yeah, we cannot keep pushing right now. We're pushing in the wrong direction. We are going against the grain. We need to flip it, reverse it, and get a new perspective here, gain some new knowledge, gain some new skills, be open to the fact that there could be something brand new here. And yeah, it's really asking you, so like the month of September is really asking you guys to have a new beginning. And it might not look the way that you thought it would with King of Pentacles being reversed. It might not look anything like what you would have expected. It might be something completely new and different. But yeah, this definitely talks about some sort of new beginning happening. Let's see what else we get for you guys. So group 2, September. Let's see what we get. Oh. Group 2, September. Prince of Wands. There's a new inspiration that's definitely coming in that's going to take you in a new direction. Brand new direction is totally coming up here. And it's full of inspiration, but it is the beginning of a brand new direction. A new vibe. It's like we're repainting stuff. The house that we were living in, the paint was getting a little rusty. Not that paint gets rusty, but it was getting a little rusty. So we need to reinvigorate it. So yeah, total new inspiration coming in. Prince of Wands is something really exciting. It can also talk about learning new skills too. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a new opportunity to learn something new. That's for sure. Really magical too. I think once you guys find this new sort of beginning, it's kind of like, it's very meant to be. It's a very meant to be thing. And so the universe is really leading you towards this. And I think there's so much potential in this new beginning, in this new thing. But we really need to listen to the signs, listen to the energy where it's guiding us. Because that's going to be the one way to find it, the one way to align with it. Let's see what else we get. It's interesting that we need to shuffle the cards so much for this particular reading. Ooh, we get the Queen of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. But yeah, it's interesting. It's like the cards weren't even wanting to come out. So it's almost like we're forcing the answer to come to us. The answer's like, no, it's not the right time. Like we need to calm down a little bit more. We need to be patient. Okay, so it will be a month of patience and discipline, and being able to just surrender and let go of forcing it, let go of trying for it to be the same way. It needs to have a revamp of this new energy, okay? There's a total revamp coming. But yeah, Queen of Cups, listen to your intuition, listen to your gut, but only listen to it when you're in a calm state, because that's when it's actually going to be clear. But eventually it will get clear. Eventually, I think by the end of September, there is so much more clarity on the path that you guys are supposed to go on. So much more clarity, and all of a sudden it's starting to make sense. The pathway is getting revealed to us. There's new inspirations that we have, and as we follow these new inspirations, all of a sudden more of it gets revealed. Then we also have the Three of Pentacles. So there is new information coming in, and it might come in a really unexpected way. We might hear something from a friend of ours. We might hear or gain knowledge by taking a class, because the Three of Pentacles can sometimes be that we're taking a class, we're learning something, we're sharing new perspectives, but we need to be very open. Three of Pentacles, we need to be very open to different opinions and different perspectives from other people or from different sources. Like, it could be like you're scrolling through the internet, you're reading a book, you're in a class of some kind, and you're hearing something that's a little bit different. But as we keep ourselves open, this is where we're going to find that new pathway that we're supposed to find. Then we also have the Sun here being reversed. So this card, no matter if it's upright or reversed, is still such a good card because it brightens things up. So the fact that it's reversed says it might still be a little bit cloudy, but it's getting sunnier. So there might still be a little bit of like confusion of, you know, the changes that you guys need to make in September, and maybe still a little bit of maybe writer's block or something like that. I'm getting for you guys, maybe there's been like writer's block or it's hard to find motivation. All of a sudden, the clouds are finally breaking, the sun is finally coming through, the inspiration's finally coming through, the way, the pathway is finally getting revealed and shown by the end of September, and it's making a lot more sense. Okay, so we're getting in a lot more alignment by the end of September. So let's see what else we get for you guys. So group 2, but yeah, you guys are gaining some sort of new skill as well in September. There's like a whole new skill coming in. Let's see what else we get. I'm really feeling this one at the top. We have victory. Yes, baby. You are finding the way completely. I think you're going to be very proud of yourselves. There's going to be some sort of accomplishment. We also have the number 44 on the top of this card, which talks about a new foundation. There's like a new foundation that you guys are setting in September. And I do think that you guys are going to, there's a new beginning, because we also have Aries on this card. So there's a whole new beginning, a new foundation that you guys are setting for yourselves, like a fresh start. And it's going to feel like you've already won, even though you've just begun it. Even though you're like on the verge of just beginning this whole new sort of like path, it's going to feel like you've already won that path, if that makes sense. We also have a gratitude coming up with the sign of Gemini on it. Being very grateful for your mind, your thoughts, the new ideas that you're getting, Gemini, the new things that you're learning. That's such Gemini energy. The things that we're learning, reading, writing, the communication that we have, the ideas that we're getting. And there's going to be a lot of thankfulness for that in the month of September, for those ideas and things like that help cause this new beginning. Gemini can also deal with social media for some of you. We also have hope. So don't worry, don't give up yet, my love, because you are on the verge of figuring this out and getting to the bottom of it and having this sort of refresher and seeing this clear path kind of emerge in front of you. So let's see what else we get for group 2. Any last information for group 2? Let's see, any last info? For group 2, we have the Forgive card. I feel like this is forgiving yourself. It is okay that you cannot go any further on your current path. That is okay that we need a shift and a change, that we need to bring in new energy. It's completely okay. And look at this, the sun is even shining on her, and we're talking about the Sun card and how the clouds are breaking and you're finally seeing the way. It's okay, it was supposed to happen. Everything that's happening to you right now was all supposed to happen. It's happening for you and not to you, right? I also have fire, so you're gonna totally reignite your fire, your inspiration. We could also deal with fire signs like Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. We also have the card of fear coming up. We have to get beyond some of our fears or anxieties. We might have anxiety about, doing something on our own independently. There might be fears around letting go of control. There might be fears around not getting it done quick enough. There might be fears around I'm not as successful as I wanted to be yet, And September's about embracing the new beginning, embracing the fact that you're on the right path, that everything is happening in divine timing. You are on schedule, you are on time, you are right where you're supposed to be. And so we need to forgive ourselves, right? You are right where you're supposed to be, so it's okay. You're not supposed to be anywhere else right now, okay? So September is we're finally figuring it out. We're finally seeing the pathway emerging. We're getting the inspiration back. We're finally getting the knowledge that we were missing in order to keep our pathway moving forward, in order to get over what we've been dealing with and going through, and to find that fire in your gut again, that energy, that motivation. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Pile number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, so group 3, your guys' oracle card. We have prosperity, and it has a number 3 on it, and you'll never guess what. I pulled a second oracle card for you guys, and it has a number 33 on it. Creativity. And this is group 3, okay? And if you add all of those 3s together, which is 4 3s, because this is group 3, we have a 3, and then a 3 3. Oh wait, 3 3, and then 3. And this is group 3, that is 4 3s, which equals a 12. Which numerologically, a 12 equals a 3 because of the 1 and the 2. Baby, so much 3 energy for you guys. 3 is all about celebration, love, getting really excited, your emotions coming out. It is togetherness. It is about being creative, which is why we have that card, right? This is all about awakening your creativity, awakening prosperity, bringing in prosperity and creativity. That's what's coming in, baby, in September. So, whoo, my love. Group 3, let's see what we get for you guys in our tarot cards. So, group 3, spirits, guides of 100% pure white light. What is happening for our group 3s this September? What are the energies coming in? We have the Knight of Swords being reversed here. So I'm seeing this as an opportunity that you might have passed up in the past is coming back for reevaluation. Or an idea that we once had in the past. We also have 6 of Wands coming up. This can mean that, oh yeah, you guys are totally heading in a direction. Look at that. Look at the top of that card. He is zooming towards something, a new idea. And this is an idea I think you guys have had before, and that's why Knight of Swords is coming up reversed. Normally he looks like this. But I think that this is an idea that you guys didn't take action on in the past, but it was like a really good idea. But that's coming back, or it could even be an opportunity that maybe we've passed up in the past that might be coming around again for us to reevaluate, to relook at. But it really looks like you guys will be kind of taking it on because you're maybe in a place now where you guys can actually go for it, where you guys can actually do it. So this could be a creative thing that maybe we just didn't feel like we had what it takes in the past. Maybe we just didn't have the confidence or the courage or the energy or the time, but all of a sudden now we're like, I feel like I could be successful at this. I feel like I could really do this. So it looks like you guys are heading in a whole new direction, a very positive direction with a lot of potential in this direction. Let's see what else we get for you guys. Let's see, what do group 3s need to know about September? Ace of Cups, baby. We have Ace of Cups coming up for you guys. So yeah, this is starting a new opportunity. This is taking on something. Ace of Cups can sometimes talk about love and romance and relationships, but it can also talk about us just filling up our cup, something that we're really excited about, something that is making us feel energized, emotionally charged in a very positive way. So you're definitely awakening creativity this September. We are waking up our creativity. And this could be a creativity that leads us towards making more money. And that's why we have prosperity coming up too. We also have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is reversed on this one. So maybe we didn't have enough energy to complete this in the past. Or maybe we didn't know exactly where this was going to go, or like how to exactly execute it, how to exactly do it. You know, maybe it's a little bit of a maze still, but at this point we're like, you know what, I might as well just do it. I might as well just start it. Maybe I don't know what the outcome's going to look like. You know, maybe you're not as good at it yet as you would like yourself to be, because Knight of Cups, this is kind of like one of the more middle cards when we're talking about the court cards, right? Because the page comes before the knight, right? So the knight being reversed, you know, maybe we're not as proficient in this skill that we are starting, or this journey that we're embarking on. Maybe we're not exactly as proficient as maybe we'd like to be, but we definitely feel like we're in a better place now, and we're kind of like, well, it's now or never. It's now or never. And the only way to get better at it is to kind of just go and do it, right? And another message from the Six of Cups is like, we definitely do feel a little bit better than what we would have been if we did this idea before. We're definitely better now than before, but you know, we're finally coming to terms with the fact that, okay, I'm not going to get better though unless I just start doing it. So I might as well just start doing it and allow myself to grow and see where this could go, where this could take me. And the Ace of Cups has a lot of potential, by the way. So there's a lot of potential in this to, yeah, create something that has a lot of potential to be something really exciting. We also have the Nine of Wands being reversed. So I feel like there's this energy of like, I'm not fully ready, but I just got to start doing it. You know, I just got to put myself out there. I just need to start doing it. So Nine of Wands is like, we're not totally ready yet. Maybe we still have a decent amount of insecurities here, but at the same time, we're like, just gotta do it. I just have to put myself out there and do it. And this could be a situation regarding love for some of you guys. This could deal with a situation, a creative situation. This could deal with an idea. This could deal with a job. This can deal with a move. It can deal with so many different things, but there's something that you guys are like, I'm just jumping in and I'm gonna do it. And I have the confidence to do it, but I might not be like the most like skilled at it yet, because I just haven't really jumped into it in a long time. Like, it feels like you guys are jumping into something brand new that you're learning for the first time. It almost feels that way. So yeah, let's see what else we get for you guys. So group 3. What other energies do we have coming up for group 3? We have the Five of Swords coming up. Some of you guys might be worried about judgment from other people. Some of you guys might worry if you're going to fail. Some of you guys might worry if people will notice that you maybe aren't as good as, you know, other people in it. You know, people might notice what you're lacking in, is what I'm trying to say. There's a word for it, but I can't quite find it. But you might be worried that people might see that in you, but it's fine, because, you know, people always start at some point, right? People always start at the beginning. It's okay to start at the beginning. That's where everybody starts. Everybody has been there before, right? We also have the Wheel of Fortune being reversed. I think there's definitely some worries in taking action on this, but yet there's also this inner feeling that's like, I have to do it, I have to do it. And I think you guys are gonna start this thing in September, but there is like this background of worries of like, what if I fail? Wheel of Fortune reversed is like, what if I fail? What if I reach obstacles that I don't know how to handle, right? We also have Eight of Wands being reversed. You guys, what is this anxiety stopping you? I mean, don't feel bad about it. We all get it. we've all been there. But yeah, this September, it looks like there's this inner gut feeling that's like, let's just start it. Let's just do it. Let's just hop into it. You know, I'm so excited about it. I have the energy to do it and I want to do it. But then there's also this like, but how do I do it? I've never done it before. How do I do it? What do I do? Like, you know, there's that sort of energy happening over here. And, you know, and if this is like romance, like maybe we haven't been in a relationship in a long time and we're like, do I do this? Do I jump into it? You know, or if this deals with like creativity and career, it's like maybe there's this new endeavor that we're really wanting to begin, but we haven't ever done a business by ourselves before and we're like really worried and then we don't know how it's going to go, or, you know, that kind of stuff, right? Let's see what else is coming up. We also have Seven of Cups. We don't know exactly what we're going to get. We don't know exactly what the outcome is going to look like, but that's totally fine. We have to realize that that's totally fine. We also have Empress coming up. The more that we nurture it, we know that the more that we nurture it, the more that we do this, the better we're going to get at it. But we just need to put in the effort. We need to put in the time. We need to be patient with ourselves. We also have the Four of Cups. You guys are finally taking the opportunity. The fact that this is reversed, you guys are finally taking the opportunity that's always been there. You guys are finally taking it in September. It's like we've always known that it's been there, but maybe we were looking at the fact that in the past we might have, you know, failed at certain things. I don't actually believe in the word failure, because failure just means that you gave up on it. Like if you just keep trying for something, you will eventually get there. You know, there might be obstacles, or there might have been certain pathways that we thought were it, that were not it. But the only failure comes when you stop trying. You know, we always have the opportunity to keep trying. So, you know, maybe we were looking at our past failures and thinking that like, oh, I don't want to start something new because what if it fails again? It's not going to fail. You just got to keep pushing forward, baby. You're going to get there eventually, okay? So what else do we get? So pile 3, divination. Ooh. Listening to the tarot cards, you guys. This is like divination. Right when I saw this, I'm like, Spirit's like, listen right now. That was an important message for you guys. So divination, some of you guys need to listen to your intuition and also start to learn what is intuition versus what is fear. Like it might not be your intuition that's telling you like, hey, you're going to fail at this, or hey, it's going to turn out badly. That's just fear. Learn to decipher between fear and actual gut instincts and feelings. Because I feel like you guys know deep down inside, you might be expected for something. You might feel like you're here to accomplish something great. And the fact that we have Ace of Cups here, I feel like you guys feel that internally, like you're here to really accomplish something big. Look we even had success come out right when I said that. I think that you guys feel deep down inside like, hey, I'm supposed to accomplish something big. And the fact that you feel that, that's an intuitive feeling right there. The fear is the feeling of like, but I might not make it. I'm scared of what people are going to say. If it's coming out of fear, then that's fear, right? We also have abundance. The fact that we have abundance, we also have the prosperity card, you guys. There is so much potential right here for you guys. So much potential. September is about the month of kind of like getting over your own mental hurdles, okay? Getting over your own mind. Yeah. Getting over your own restrictions. Getting over your own fears. Let's see what else we get for you guys. So group 3. Group 3. That was a lot of cards, but we're going to talk about it. We're just going to do it. So we have freedom. Don't let anything hold you back, baby. That is the message of this one. Don't let anything hold you back. Also, we're getting a little bright here, so I'm going to turn down the brightness. Okay. Also have trust. Trust in the universe. Trust in your gut. Do you feel like you're meant for something great? And if so, it's time to trust that. And also trust the universe that you can have anything. You can have anything and anything that you want. And we need to put more trust and faith that yes, you can do it. You can accomplish it, okay? Self-care is coming up, which is kind of like the Empress. Give yourself love. not fear and hate and judgment and doubt. And we have abundance coming up again. Guys, we had so much abundance. We have prosperity and we have 2 abundance cards. Look at this. Okay. We also have release. So release the negativity, release the toxic thoughts. It is time to release the toxic thoughts. Rest. Give yourself the care that you need. Meditate. Gain clarity. And notice the difference between fear versus intuition. And we also have light. Don't be so hard on yourself. Return back to the loving emotions, the self-care, the trust, allowing the light, allowing the good vibes, okay? Build this thing. If you guys are starting this project, build it with love and light. Don't build it with fear and restriction. Build it with love and light, because the energy that you put towards it is the energy that you are feeding it. If you feed it with fear or fear of failure, that is what you're giving to it, okay? And when we give it that energy, what is it going to do? What is it going to show back to us, right? Like what are you putting into it? We need to stop putting in negativity. We need to release that. Stop putting in negativity. Look at the depiction of this card. We need to stop giving negativity. Release it. Okay? Come back to your center, meditate, embody the feelings of the goodness of what you actually do desire, self-care, start to be nice to yourself in the month of September. So it's like you guys are finally realizing these things and finally moving towards that in the month of September. Finally, these realizations are really starting to sink in, and we're able to start to build the life of our dreams. And it's like you guys are finally taking that opportunity. Like I said in the beginning, it looks like you guys are finally taking an idea that you've had for a long time that you didn't take action on before, and you're finally spontaneously taking action on that in the month of September, which the universe is totally like, yes, there's such potential for abundance here. There is such potential for success. Okay, so that is what we're seeing for you guys. Pile number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys, I hope it resonated with you guys. And if it did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, so group 4. It's so interesting. Our last pile, group 3, their oracle cards had number 33 on it and 3s. And you guys, group 4, you guys have a 44. So I'm just saying, if 44s follow you around, maybe that's a sign. We also have the card here of new beginnings. So this is a transformation, new beginnings. And when we talk about the number 4, this is a new beginning in your foundation. This is a new beginning in, who you are. It could be new beginnings in home life because of the 4s. So we're going to shuffle the tarot and we're going to find out a little bit more about this new beginning. But the energy of September for you guys, pile 4, is some 4 energy. And we have the transformation of that butterfly that was depicted on that card of new beginnings. So, woo! If you guys have been trying to manifest a new beginning, September, you are absolutely bringing in that energy. So let's see what else we get for you guys. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so this might involve another person, this new beginning. We also have the 7 of Pentacles. So this is something that you guys have been thinking about and manifesting. This is like a seed that was planted, an idea that was planted that you guys had that is coming to fruition in September, or at least it's starting to sprout and grow, okay? So it might not be the full flower yet, but it is beginning to sprout and grow, and you're noticing that your crop is growing and the things that you have been bringing in, those new changes that you've been desiring and planting, are starting to grow, and they're starting to show some results of moving forward in the right direction. We also did have that 3 of Pentacles too, which can talk about that this might involve another person, or it might be that this new idea might involve other people, okay? Or there's some new ideas coming in, there's some collaborations of some kind. New ideas though. It's almost like an expansion. This is actually, I'm getting a total message that what you're manifesting right now, the seeds that you're planting, the things that are kind of growing in September, are actually expanding into more than what you thought. And it might involve other people still, because Three of Pentacles can involve other people. It talks about collaboration. It's the card of collaboration. But also, this is expanding further than what you thought. Somehow this idea, this new beginning, whatever you've planted, it's actually growing into way more. Like, it's almost like you planted one carrot seed, and then all of a sudden you get like twin carrots. You're like, oh, there's more than one carrot here. Oh my God. Nice. Like, you know, but like, you know, it's sort of that vibe. Or, you know, you, not that I go for fast food at all anymore, but you know, those moments when you go through like a fast food drive-thru and you're like, I'd like some fries, please. Then you get your bag of food and all of a sudden there's like a bunch of other stuff in it. You know, instead of them forgetting part of your order, all of a sudden they like give you more, and then you're like, what? Okay. It's sort of like the energy of September, and I'm definitely not condoning fast food. Oh, that stuff is so bad for you. But I mean, you do you, okay? But whatever you've been manifesting is growing into more than you thought. And in September, I think you're going to realize how much more it is. You're starting to slowly realize, like, wait a minute, this is becoming even bigger than I thought, but in a very exciting way, not in a bad way. This is in a very, very good way. It is turning into more than what we dreamed, more than what we thought we were getting. It's like better than what we expected. We also have the Eight of Pentacles here, and the Eight of Pentacles is kind of came up a little bit reversed, so we're gonna take it as reversed. But it's almost like, when I look at this, it's almost like we feel like we're not even having to work for it. It's almost like, universe, what do you mean? Like, I feel like I wasn't even putting in that much effort and it's already great. So yeah, Eight of Pentacles gave me that message for some reason when it's reversed. It's like, I feel like I'm not even having to work for this. Like, why is it so good? Let's see what else we have here. We also have the Three of Cups. This is definitely involving other people. This can also be something to celebrate. Three of Cups can be something to celebrate. This can also be making new friends, gaining new connections, expansion in that way. So maybe you guys are making some new friends that are better than what you even thought in the month of September. Or these connections and these friendships are bringing in just more abundance or new ideas that expand your ideas. Because it could be a collaboration by just the sheer fact that maybe you're currently manifesting something and you're going to, for example, meet somebody in September that gives you ideas that expand your dreams even further. And all of a sudden your ideas are even more feasible and easy and reward you more than what you could have even thought of, okay? But Three of Cups and Three of Pentacles both talk about other people. So other people are definitely involved in this. Friendships, other connections, you know, relationships. Let's see what else we get for you guys. So group 4, the month of September. There could also be a time where you're taking time off work too. The Eight of Pentacles being reversed. You guys might be taking time off work in September, or you guys might get like a vacation time, or there might be some days off that you guys get. You guys will be spending it very productively with expanding your dreams and meeting people that really highly resonate with you. We also have the Hangman coming up and the Two of Cups. They came out together. So this, I definitely think you guys are making new connections for one. Two of Cups. You guys are absolutely making new connections. These can be platonic. These can be in business. This can also talk about a relationship coming in. Okay? We also have the Hangman that came up with it though. So it's almost like these relationships, these connections are helping you get out of a stagnant place in your life. They're helping you maybe move forward. They're kind of getting a pathway for you, ideas. You know, all of a sudden when we felt stuck, all of a sudden it's like we meet the right people in September that help us get unstuck. So yes, that is looking fantastic. We also have the Knight of Cups being reversed. And we also have the Six of Pentacles. This is investing. Some of you guys might be investing in something Maybe thinking about investing in property, maybe thinking about investing in crypto or whatever, or stocks or something. Because Six of Pentacles can talk about investing. It can also talk about putting a lot of your time and effort towards something. Or getting help from other people, because again, we have a lot of people cards in here, a lot of things about connection. Like there's really important connections that you guys are making in September, like really important connections. This can also be a friend that we haven't seen in a while. Hangman plus Two of Cups. This could be a friendship that we haven't seen in a while. And all of a sudden we're seeing them again. And they're also giving to us ideas of expansion, helping us in some way. Or collaboration, because again, we have all these collaboration cards. The Knight of Cups being reversed. This one's very interesting. That can mean that we maybe have a creative block that comes up in September. But I also feel like you guys are getting over all of your creative blocks. Like, I think that this card's coming up to show that whatever creative block that you've had, it's like completely going away. There could also be a new beginning in your relationship, if you guys are in a relationship. The fact that we have the New Beginnings card and the Two of Cups coming up, there could be a new beginning here. There could be a new friendship coming in, because the new beginnings, new friendship, new romantic life. For those of you that are single, there could actually be a person coming into your life. There could be. Mostly I see this one as like an old friend coming back in, or somebody, a new connection, a new really inspiring connection. Because I'm just seeing so many cards that are telling us that in this reading, like a new inspiring connection that's just going to be really helpful. Or maybe you're even collaborating with them in some way, because there's so many collaboration cards, so much cards about friendship and connection. Yeah, but there also definitely could be a little bit about romantic life and dating life, or like a new beginning in romance here. Okay. Something new and exciting happening in romance. Let's see what else we get for you guys. So group 4. What else is happening in September for my lovely, lovely group 4s? The Emperor. Guys, you're getting on top of business. You guys are feeling at the top of your game in September. Maybe you're also getting recognition for something that you've done. Maybe you're getting recognition for investments. This is really good for investments, by the way. 6 of Pentacles plus the Emperor. Oh my goodness. You're getting more than what you bargained for, more than what you've been asking for, that's for sure, especially if you guys have been interested in investments. This is also really good if we're applying for like loans of any kind or things like that. That's also a really good combination for that. Yeah, you guys are feeling it like, if there's a new project that you guys are working on, especially in collaboration with somebody, that looks like it's going to be really successful. So I'm just saying, this is some good energy for September, you guys. Group 4, oh my goodness, new solid foundations coming in. And number 4 is like, can be a celebration, and also just something that is successful for a long time too, especially in business. If you have 4s that are coming up, that's something that's going to be like successful beyond your years, even like the successful for generations. We also have the card of transition, which we also have new beginnings and transition coming up. Transition, it also has the symbol of Cancer on it, so that could be a transition in home life for some of you guys. Or transition in investments, because again, 4s can also be investments. Transition in friendships, transition in your life. I think that there is going to be a big transition in your life. I think whatever's kind of brewing right now in September with all of this stuff that's going on, all of this new collaboration, all of this new energy coming in, it is going to transition your life hugely. Like, this is opening up a whole brand new beginning for you guys, a really unexpected brand new beginning. Look at the 11. We have the 11 gateway at the top of this card. So that is also about collaboration. It's kind of like the 2 of Cups, right? When you add 2 people together, you get that 11 sort of look. So, whew. Let's see what else we get in for pile number 4. We also have Gemini coming in, which looks like an 11. And this card is of purification. We are getting rid of the things that we no longer need, the things that no longer serve us. Purification. We are finally getting rid of like the nuanced stuff that was kind of like holding us back. We are purifying our ideas as well. So ideas that you've been planting and having, you know, projects that you have moving forward, we're finally realizing what we need to exclude from these projects and what we need to include into these projects. We're finally becoming a lot more clear on what these projects are going to look like. We also have the card of fertility coming up. So some of you guys, look out for that. But fertility can also just mean that we're being very fruitful with all of our ideas, and that there's a lot of abundance around us. Fertility can also be like the friendships that we have around us. We're feeling very abundant in friendships with money. Fertility is also really good when we're talking about investments. So if you guys have been thinking about investing in something, fertility is very good for that. Fertility means that it's like, there's a lot of abundance, there's a lot of growth that is ready to happen there, right? We're planting the seeds, literally, fertility, we're planting the seeds, the ideas that we're having. The ideas that you're having in September are very strong, extremely strong, in fact. My goodness. Group 4, you guys are off the charts here. We also have wholeness coming up with the Aquarius sign on it. It's going to feel very abundant and prosperous in September, I'll tell you that. We also have healing coming up. So we're figuring out a lot of different things. Maybe we're healing old wounds from the past too, because all of a sudden we're having such beautiful connection in September that it's kind of like really healing our souls. And we also have Aries on that, which talks about a new beginning. So this new beginning is like really helping out, making things a lot easier. And then we also have grounding. So we're solidifying those ideas. Also, number 4 is all about grounding too. We have that everywhere for you guys. It's like grounding also talks about you're rooting yourself in. You've planted the seed. The seed is literally rooting. You cannot even reverse this anymore. This idea that you've been wanting to manifest, it's rooting. It is going to start growing. It is growing. It literally is growing. It's rooting into the ground. It is solidifying. You are solidifying all these ideas, all these projects. They're being fully solidified in September. My goodness. Pile 4. Look at all this good news. Okay, let's see what else we get for you guys. So group 4. What other energies do we have for group 4? We're also perfecting the ideas with Virgo symbol. Those ideas are perfecting themselves. We also have change. Look at that. Of course you guys get the change card. Okay, like, come on, the new beginnings pile, of course you get the change card coming up. So yeah, there's a lot of, we're flowing into a whole new direction. We're finally deciding where we want to flow, because look at, we're all moving towards a singular point, so we're figuring out where we want to flow, and the energy is all pushing us in that new direction. We also have the card of childhood coming up. It's interesting that we have fertility and childhood, okay? So some of you guys, okay, pregnancy or babies or children could definitely be a thing for some of you guys. But yeah, also childhood and fertility can also, again, just talk about planting a seed. Like, you know, when you talk about working on a project, you're like, that project's my baby, like it's my baby, right? So that can also just be talking about that. Could also be healing from childhood stuff as well, since we have the healing card. Or planting your roots, maybe something with family, maybe we're returning to our roots. Maybe some of you guys are, you know, visiting your parents again, visiting your home again, especially if you guys moved away. What else do we have for group 4? Especially because 4 is returning to roots. We have love for you guys coming up. Interesting, because we also have the 2 of Cups. So that could be that could be romantic love, or it can also be friendship, platonic love, or we're putting a lot of love into our creative projects, or, you know, the love that we're sharing with those friendships, those amazing friendships that are here. Or again, it could be like a bit of romantic love too for some of you guys. And again, love, we have fertility, 2 of Cups, love and childhood. I'm just saying, for some of you guys, love can also be, watch out if you guys are not wanting to create babies, because that energy is coming up. We also have the card here, freedom. Freedom can talk about a trip. Freedom can talk about the fact that we feel like we are being liberated from our limitations, that we are going beyond our limitations. Again, freedom can also be that expansion that we're talking about. Like, there's even more expansion here than what we thought. So whatever we're manifesting is manifesting into more than what we thought. Okay, so Pile 4, this is looking very beautiful, very positive. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, group number 5, we have the oracle card for you of Dream Sweet, Sleep Deep. So if you guys have been having restless nights, or if your dreams have been very vivid lately, keep a dream journal, because I'm just saying there's going to be a lot of signs in there for you, especially in the month of September. Also, I see you guys getting a lot better sleep in the month of September. This can also be talking about your dreams. Maybe we're being very imaginative and thinking a lot about our dream life, what we want to manifest, what we want to create. Your mind is working in high creativity mode. Let's just put it that way. High creativity mode for you guys. Also, sorry, I'm like totally adjusting the way that I'm sitting. I'm sitting on a pillow on my floor right now because this is just where I want to do these readings from. I don't know why. The floor is obviously super comfortable. Very difficult to sit on, but it's all good. But yeah, that is our oracle card. We're going to shuffle these tarot cards and see what else comes out for you guys. We have the Prince of Wands. Oh, ideas, imagination, literally coming to life. There's something new coming up too, because the Prince of Wands is some sort of magical new idea that we get. It feels like we kind of get it out of nowhere. And it's really exciting too. Prince of Wands is something very exciting. It's something that maybe we haven't explored much before, but we're very excited about it. And it kind of like gets us excited to wake up. And yeah, it's like a whole new thing coming in. So let's see more information about this imaginative idea that you guys are getting in September. All right, so we also have the Wheel of Fortune being reversed over here. You guys are getting out of a lumpy cycle. I don't know why I feel like calling it a lumpy cycle. It's kind of feel like things were a bit wishy-washy in the past. I feel like you guys are finally getting out of that in September. The wishy-washy is finally ending. We also have 10 of Cups being reversed. So we're seeking fulfillment. We're seeking what our purpose is. We are seeking to find something that our heart and soul just desires and wants. And I think you guys are finally getting like the little peek of that idea coming into your mind in September that's like, ooh, here's a little inspiration that's going to actually bring you onto that path. It's like the beginning of that path of like fulfillment and, you know, getting in touch with what sets your soul on fire, what makes you feel complete, whole and complete. You know, we're finally getting a taste of what that is in September. A little inspiration that's coming through. We also have the Two of Cups here. There could be some relationship goals that you guys have. 10 of Cups too. You know, maybe we're looking for some fulfillment, some new step. Maybe we're looking for romance again. If you guys are single, maybe you guys are going to be like, I want a connection again. Or a Two of Cups can mean that this can also talk about friendship, business partnerships, feeling connected in yourself, feeling like you're finally figuring things out. Yeah, that can come in lots of different forms. If it's coming in the form of love, though, I feel like we're kind of re-sparking stuff, especially if you guys are in a relationship. There's like this re-spark happening of talking about what you want in the bigger picture. Also, if you guys are even single, I feel like you're thinking about what you want in the bigger picture. What's going to be the most fulfilling to you? We also have Judgment. There might be different aspects of your old self that you're totally just letting go of. Maybe you're ready to like shed your skin of who you've currently been, what you've currently been doing. And there's this whole new feeling coming in of like, I want deeper connection, deeper purpose. I want to create something. There's this desire to create something, creation energy. But there's also this feeling like you can't do it alone. I think that's actually why the Two of Cups is coming up. There's this feeling of like, I don't know if I can do it completely alone. And it's okay to It's okay to not do it completely on your own, because sometimes we have to be honest with ourselves. And if we can't do it on our own, we can't do it on our own, right? So there also could be this energy of like, I am going to need connection to do this, especially, if you're wanting to like create family, for example. Of course, sometimes we need a second person in order to do that. Not all the time, but, could be a factor. If this is career-wise, maybe there's this idea that we want to do it in collaboration with somebody, or maybe we need help of some kind. Maybe we need to hire somebody. Maybe we need to find people with the same vision and same dream as us. I think in September, you guys are going to desire to find people that have your same vision and same dream. Relationships that are more fulfilling rather than just surface level. We desire something that's fulfilling on all aspects, somebody who understands us on all aspects, not somebody who's just surface level. We're like releasing all the stuff that no longer resonates with us. We don't want surface level stuff anymore. We don't want people that aren't in alignment with us anymore. We don't want to be on our same path that we've been on. We want to find something that has more meaning, deeper meaning. There's this depth that I think you guys are looking for, this fulfillment, this almost like missing piece. It's like the things that you're living right now, the life that you're living right now only scratches the surface of what you desire to create here. And so there's this feeling of wanting to expand, but in order to expand, we kind of need to release what we already have going on in order to make room to bring in the new stuff, right? And then King of Pentacles. You guys are really starting to plan out exactly what that looks like. And there's a big dream here. King of Pentacles talks about the fact that you guys have big dreams. There's a lot of abundance that you guys want to create, a lot of success that you guys want to create. And yeah, in September, it's like kind of figuring that out and kind of realizing that we want to go for it. And that's, I think, why we had this Prince of Wands too. This is that idea, this is that inspiration. There's an idea coming through in September where you guys are kind of going to begin it and start that path and start that journey. And that's also, again, why we had the Dream Sweet, Sleep Deep card. You guys have been all up in your head dreaming about what you want. What does that dream life look like? What are those big dreams? I think that you guys are coming across the big dreams in September, the big stuff. And then kind of realizing that I need to let go of my current self-identity in order to do that. Judgment, we're releasing our old self-identity. We need to shed some old skin. Just like a snake, we need to shed all that old stuff off and have like a total rebirth moment, recreation of the self, letting go of the old identity. We also have Queen of Pentacles being reversed. We need to learn how to nurture these ideas, how to actually bring them to life. We have the big ideas, that's for sure. But how do we nurture them to come to life? Okay, and then we also have the Star. Total rebirth in September. Stripping away the old, my love, stripping away the old. We also have Ace of Cups and Empress. Of course we have Empress. Okay, so Ace of Cups came up reversed here. So we're looking for the fulfillment. This just talks about the fact that there might be that missing piece and we're searching for it. We are searching for that missing piece to find that fulfillment. There's something that's missing right now. We are in search for it. We're figuring out how to make it happen, how to manifest it. And then we have the Empress. We're nurturing a new idea. Empress talks about, because like the depiction of the Empress is basically this woman who is pregnant, which talks about the fact that we have this seed that we're beginning to grow. We're needing to nurture it, water it, feed it, in order for it to grow, in order for us to birth it out into the physical world. Right now it's an idea, right? It's a physical energy. Now we're cultivating the physical energy, right? And taking action on it, feeding it, doing what we need to do, nurturing it, giving all the ingredients, taking all the ingredients, mixing it in the pot, putting it in the oven, baking it, looking after it. These are like the ideas, and then we birth it into this world, right? So the Empress talks about exactly that energy. So in September, you guys, we're brewing the pot. The pot is brewing. Lots of creation and creative energy. We also have the Five of Pentacles. We might feel like we're doing it all on our own at first, but we know we kind of need help along the way. We know we can't do it all on our own. That's why I had Two of Cups, but we might have to begin this journey a little bit more solo. Okay. Let's see what else we get for you guys. So group 5. Let's see, more energies for group 5. You guys are definitely beginning a new cycle. We also have affection and gratitude coming up. So affection and gratitude, affection kind of just reminds me of we're giving nurturing energy to something. We're giving all that nurturing energy, we're growing something. We're giving it time and attention. Then we also have gratitude. Let's see what else we get for you guys. Gratitude. Gratitude is coming up with that Gemini symbol, and the Gemini symbol, again, is sticking out to me. This stuck out to me in another pile, too, because Gemini is all about our ideas, what we're learning, our mental stuff that's coming through, the ideas that we're getting. And the gratitude is like we're having gratitude towards these new ideas that we're getting, this shift of energy. It's like, oh, I'm so thankful I had that idea. It's like, please write down your dreams, guys. There's ideas that might be coming to you in your dreams in the month of September. Ideas like, you know, when you dream of like doing something, or like, I always have these dreams where I'm like making music and the music is like so beautiful and the lyrics are just so good, and I'm like singing it in my head, and then I wake up, and then if I don't think about it for like, you know, if I don't keep humming the tune and like humming the words, I completely lose it. I can't even remember what it was anymore, but it was like the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. So sometimes we are at our highest creativity because we don't have the normal conscious limitations that we would put on ourselves. All of a sudden we're in the deepest parts of our mind, and our mind is in the highest creativity, because when you're in those really deep like theta states, that's when you're your most creative. And so sometimes in your dreams, you can have your most creativity come out when you're dreaming or when you're really relaxed. And so for you guys, the fact that we had the dream card, I wouldn't be surprised if you're getting a lot of creative downloads in your dreams in the month of September that are going to be really important, that you guys should be writing down and paying attention to. So yeah, gratitude towards your mind, and then we had the card desire come out. I think you guys are gaining new desires. There's going to be like a new passion that's coming up for you guys in September. And communication's coming out. There's going to be a lot of communication through your dreams. Collaboration even. We have the Pisces symbol, which is your dreams again. Pisces is the subconscious, your dreams. So again, guys, write down your dreams. Literally write them down. We even have the little pen thing. Write down your dreams. The communication is coming through your dreams. That's literally what this card says. The fact it's communication, it has Pisces, and it has the pen. Write down your dreams, guys. Like, that is a huge, huge, huge sign for you guys, pile 5. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. What else do we get for you guys for the month of September? Month of September. My beautiful pile 5s. Let's see. Even when you feel defeat, Spirit is right there, guys. Spirit is right there, pointing you in the right direction. If you feel defeat ever, if you feel like you don't know where to go, Spirit is there giving you signs, pointing you in the right direction. And again, I think these signs are coming up for the most part in your guys' dreams, for the most part. Again, it's going to be different for all of you guys, but it's leading you somewhere. It is leading you towards the changes that you need to make, the curves, the twists, the turns that you need to take in order to get to your destination. Spirit is speaking to you in that way. Let's see what else we see in these cards. I'm getting called to kind of look back at these cards again for the month of September for you guys. So, I really feel like you guys are being guided, heavily being guided. We have that star right above the Empress. That reminds me of like spirit guides. Animals are going to be around you. There's going to be certain signs coming up that are kind of like leading you towards making certain choices, making certain changes. So, and again, a lot of signs come through your gut, through your instincts. So if you guys get these gut feelings that are just like, I just know, and I don't know why I know that I need to go do this thing right now, or I need to say yes to this, or I need to stop doing this thing, or I need to cut this out of my life, listen to that. Those are going to be really important. I think that there is going to be certain things that you do need to cut out of your life and say no to in the month of September, like judgment. We're shedding old skin, right? There's going to be certain gut feelings where you're just like, that just doesn't feel right anymore. It just doesn't resonate. It feels really off. Like it's going to be really palpable, you know, when something feels off, like the Judgment card. You're going to know what's in alignment and what's not. So it's time to listen to that, right? And even if certain things feel like, you know, like, oh, certain things are falling away from my life, like it feels like it's on a downwards thing. It's not. This is literally happening for your growth. It's happening for your benefit. It's going to lead you to the right people, the right connections. It's going to lead you to the right inspirations, the right changes that you need to make. All those weird twists and turns that don't make sense at first because we're like, why are we going over here? Our goal is right here. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? It's all leading you towards your goal, okay? So that is what we have right there. Group number 5, I hope that made sense for you guys. I hope that that it resonated. I hope that it offered some guidance for you guys for the month of September. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.